Oh, come on, motorcade. Come on. Come on in. Look what just showed up. A fresh 26 Verona 36 VSB. What an awesome, awesome machine. You gotta love the color. You're talking about a classy trucker. This is truly for the classy, classy trucker. Now, one of the things that separates this when you get into this it's a little bit shorter, is you get the 8.9. So 360 horse, you get a 20,000 pound tow. Easily accessible. You have a problem out on the road, you can pull in, get that worked on. That's going to be no problem whatsoever. God forbid you ever get in a wreck, but look what's in front of you. So you're very well protected. I just took a Super C down to Douglas Lake, Tennessee. And the one word that kept coming to my mind as I was traveling, it was the 6.7 on an international, but it was commanding. It's a commanding experience to basically be. And I mean, look at the tires. Look at the tires on this thing. I mean, 12R, 22.5. It's just a monster setup. Now, one of the things, as you well know, you follow the channel, you better have the tape measure. So one of the things is the step up. Now, this is a bigger rig, so that first step is 21 inches. I mean, that's quite a step up there. So this is a steep ascent. Now, if I remember right, it seems like actually basically the steps are a little bit wider than on the Grand Star, so that's nice. So you do actually have a little more room to put your foot up. But once again, motorcade, 21 inches to that first step. Once again, if you have an issue here, you can always go midship. So no problem there. Door. We like to know how wide these doors are. That's almost a 27-inch door. That's a big deal. So get into some of these motorhomes, the smaller Class Cs, you get into a 22-inch door. So this is actually, you can step in, and Renegade has the best steps in the industry, bar none. You step on it, it feels like you're stepping on a piece of concrete. I absolutely love them. Just solid all the way up. Now, it's between Tiffin and Renegade as far as the best side swinging one-piece radius doors. I love their doors. Double hinged, double latch, just the best experience in the industry. I absolutely love their doors. They're just solid. Now, first compartment, we're going to take some measurements here. First one, you're looking at 25 inches by 20 by 27 inches deep. Now, if you look at this compartment, they've made it one all the way through. This is massive. So you don't have pass-through on a Super C, but you have almost 10 feet. That is almost 10 feet long in there. You are 27 inches deep. As far as the opening to get stuff in, you're 25 inches. 25 by 55. So just massive storage. Girard awning, outside entertainment. Slides are in so we can look at the storage. Now, you can see here another compartment. Tons of storage in this. 47 by 22. And this actually has a compartment that goes way back in. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. So that's almost 5 feet deep. So 8 inches. Once it hits this area, you're 8 inches tall and almost 5 feet deep total. If you need to slide tables in, so that's a good idea. Nice little compartment, 22 inches by 13. And we'll stand in front of the tag, come on around. 20,000 pounds, 50 amp cord, of course, power reel, transfer switch, surge guard, 8 kW diesel generator, runs right off the same tank. Easily accessible if you need to change the oil, need to do some maintenance on it. Water station, whole house water filtration. Cable, pulls, Basically have access for your tanks. You can see your dumps. Side swinging doors. The greatest upgrade ever in the motorhome industry. 450 D series in the Aqua Hot. So that's your unlimited hot water. It's a diesel boiler. Basically circulates this solution all through the coach, gives you a more even heating than just your traditional furnaces. You'll have hot pockets, cold pockets. With this Aqua Hot, with these diesel furnaces, you basically get a nice balanced heating system. Lithium batteries. So a ton of storage for the lithiums. There's your start. Diesel and DEF on the same side. That's good. I mean, the last gas station I was in, that would work out. So the easiest way to do that, and you're going to have to pull into a Pilot, Flying J. It's going to be really messy if you ever get into this experience because there's diesel, there's fluid all over the ground, and you're over there double checking, triple checking that you're putting diesel where diesel needs to go and DEF where DEF needs to go. It's actually a little stressful, but you just got to pay attention. You don't want to put the wrong fluid in the wrong spot. So you can see the ascent. Once again, you can see it over here. So we're sitting a little cockeyed, but 22 inches to that. So you can see that is a big step because it's a big rig. This is a big rig. So quick walkthrough. This thing just showed up. I'd like to do a little more in-depth, but just to give you an idea of some of the measurements, some of the capabilities, especially with that 8.9. That 8.9 Cummins is very coveted, 20,000 pound tow. I'm going to get the slides opened up and I'll show you the inside. Thanks. Come on in. Fresh 2026. You need to see. I already opened up the backslide, but you can see exactly what that one's going to be like. So when you come in, when you're traveling, this is what you got. So good room here, 19 inches. Sometimes people are measuring for wheelchairs, that sort of thing. So with the slides in, like I said, you maybe could squeeze about 20 inches through this area, and it looks like it's pretty much going to be. As you can see, when you're traveling down the road, plenty of room. Even for somebody who's tall, basically have plenty of room to stretch out. TV, so right across from where you're sitting. Solid surface countertops. Induction. Great size microwave. All accessible. So you can see, now this will be the tightest spot, obviously. This one's, you're right at 9 inches, so you're gonna have to shimmy through here. So that's pretty tight right there. You got a shimmy. So like I said, the bed just goes and hits up against the cabinet, so I'm not going to show you that. Now, I'm actually going to show you the slide here. So a lot of people ask about slides. They're unsure of how they work. This is a flush floor. So it actually goes out and then sets down so you're not kicking in to that rail. So a lot of people are very curious how slides operate. You simply push the button on the digital interface, get into these Firefly systems, these different systems you can actually tie right into your phone. So as you can see, this opens up everything. So I brought the ladder. This stows away. But basically, there's your ladder to the bunk. You got the power shade up there. Nice little storage. Multiplex wiring. You need to control your lights. So once again, tons of room. And this floor plan's a little bit shorter. You're not 42, 43 feet long. A lot of times they'll do solid surface countertops, and then they'll take the table and actually make it something different. So it's nice that this is all material. Huge pantry. Plenty of room for Red Bull, all that healthy stuff, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, all the good stuff right here, right here. Dovetailed. Look at these drawers. Look at this. Not a bunch of press board. Come on, this does make a difference. Look at that. Oh, they already gave you one. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Trash can already. Another little pantry. Look at that. Awesome setup. Renegades do a great job. Cushion. Once again, if you got to pull these up, it's just easier to be able to pull out the drawers, get to what you need to get to quickly. Obviously, you're not going to have a bed here. If you drop this down, I can give you a good idea because these cushions are basically going to stay. So you're looking at about a 60-inch by right around a 44. So good size bed for kids, not so much adults. You can if you have to. Residential fridge. More storage, that's pretty high, but some people would get to that, some people possibly not. Pocket door, which is great setup. And basically you can, sometimes they'll have people have curtains and different things. So it's nice to have an actual door, solid door. Oh yes, my cameraman has to pick this up. So have your own laundromat. Isn't that nice? You're out on the road. Just make sure you charge all your neighbors. Make a fortune off charging your neighbors. Laundry. Now see this bathroom, of course, you can shut this door. That actually gives you a nice area to navigate while this door is shut. If you don't want people bothering you, see this one, you can actually shut. So other people can use the restroom. You still have your privacy. Medicine cabinet. Look how deep that is. All of your stuff, not somebody else's, all of your stuff. No bed bugs, no weird stains. Radius. Room, you can move around. Plenty of room up. Got to sit down. Now, as we go into the bedroom, this you actually can get around. Once again, this side, you have a little room for your gadgets, a few drawers. Every little bit of space is very necessary when you're out on the road. Space becomes so premium and so important. Now, one of the things, look at the storage in here. All these drawers. Of course, you have your TV straight ahead, so when you're in bed watching TV. Drawers. Drawers beyond drawers. Come on, this is what you want. You get out on the road, you're going to need all this. These are roughly about 14 inches deep, all of them. So you can see tons and tons of storage. So I want to show you the 2026 Verona. Listen, this is an awesome machine. We've been selling Renegades now for right around 10 years, and they make the Valencia series, the Verona series. We do really well with them because they make an awesome machine. They're solid. They just keep improving them year over year. So make sure you come out to RCD Sales, come out to Pataskala, ask for Motor Mike. Be glad to take you on a test drive, help you out in any way I can. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Thanks.